Today our topic is how to push yourself beyond your limits. Life is not always easy, and sometimes we feel stuck, like we cannot move forward. We all have dreams and goals, but often we stop ourselves because we think we are not good enough, or we are afraid of failure. But the truth is, the only limits we have are the ones we create in our minds. To push yourself beyond your limits, you need to change the way you think, act, and face challenges. It is not about being perfect or never feeling fear. It is about moving forward even when things are hard. The first step is to understand that limits are not real. They are just ideas we believe. Think about it. When you were a child, you probably thought you could not do many things. But as you grew, you learned and tried, and suddenly, those things became easy. This is because your limits expanded. You can do the same thing now. Start by questioning your beliefs. Ask yourself, why do I think I cannot do this? Is it really true, or is it just fear? Most of the time the answer is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But fear is not your enemy. It is a sign that you are about to grow. Every time you face fear, you become stronger. So, instead of running away from fear, face it. Take small steps. If you are afraid of public speaking, start by talking in front of a mirror, then to a friend, then to a small group. Each step will make you more confident. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting despite fear. Another important idea is to embrace discomfort. Growth does not happen in comfort. If you want to push your limits, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. This means doing things that are hard, even when you do not feel like it. For example, if you want to get fit, you need to exercise even when you are tired. If you want to learn a new skill, you need to practice even when it feels difficult. Discomfort is a sign that you are challenging yourself. It is a sign that you are growing. Think of it like a muscle. When you lift weights, your muscles feel sore, but that soreness means they are getting stronger. The same is true for your mind. When you push through discomfort, you become mentally stronger. Another key to pushing your limits is to focus on progress, not perfection. Many people give up because they want to be perfect right away. But perfection is not the goal. Progress is. Every small step forward is a victory. Even if you fail, you learn something. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed thousands of times before he succeeded. But he did not see those failures as the end. He said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. This mindset is crucial. Instead of seeing failure as a stop sign, see it as a stepping stone. Each failure brings you closer to success. So, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey. Another way to push your limits is to set clear goals. Without a goal, it is easy to lose direction. A goal gives you something to aim for. But it is important to set realistic goals. If your goal is too big, it can feel overwhelming. Break it down into smaller steps. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, start by running a mile, then 2 miles, and so on. Each small goal will bring you closer to the big one. And when you achieve a goal, take time to celebrate. This will motivate you to keep going. Motivation is important, but it is not enough. Motivation comes and goes. What you need is discipline. Discipline is doing what you need to do. Even when you do not feel like it, it is showing up every day, even when it is hard. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. To build discipline, start with small habits. For example, if you want to write a book, start by writing 100 words every day. It does not matter if the words are perfect. What matters is that you are building the habit of writing. Over time, these small actions will add up to big results. Another idea to help you push your limits is to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with have a big impact on your mindset. If you surround yourself with negative people who always complain and give up, it will be harder for you to stay motivated. But if you surround yourself with people who are positive, ambitious, and supportive, they will inspire you to keep going. Find a mentor or a role model who's achieved what you want to achieve. Learn from their experiences. Ask for advice. Remember, you do not have to do everything alone. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It shows that you are willing to learn and grow. Another important idea is to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you have, instead of what you lack, you create a positive mindset. Gratitude helps you see the good in your life, even when things are tough. It reminds you of how far you have come. Every night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big or small. Maybe you are grateful for your health, your family, or even just a good meal. This simple practice can shift your focus from what is wrong to what is right. It can give you the energy to keep pushing forward. Finally, remember that pushing your limits is a journey, not a destination. You will not wake up one day and suddenly be perfect. Growth takes time. There will be days when you feel strong, and days when you feel weak. But every day is a new opportunity to try again. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own path. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate your small wins. Learn from your mistakes. And most importantly, never give up. Life is not about how many times you fall. It is about how many times you get back up. So, keep pushing. Keep growing. Keep believing in yourself. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of more than you know. The only limits you have are the ones you create. Break free from them, and you will discover a world of possibilities.